I'm going to do a very quick introduction for all of you. So my name is Carrie, okay? And yes, Luciana, I'm alive, okay? And yeah, I'm an active person. So everybody, I'm your math teacher. So I'm going to teach you the basic things about, yeah, this is a crazy Pimpin, so don't worry about her. So we're going to talk about the math today, okay? So like I said, I think most of you are pretty good in math in school. But when you go to the high school, everybody is going to have a little bit problem. Like, you know, the high school math and primary school math is having the different requirement. So the class is helping you, not just giving you the knowledge of math, but I want to teach you the method of learning math. No matter it is school, high school, or it is contest or MC8, AMC8, or AMC10, actually all of them is based on a method, not based on how many knowledges you know. Come on. Okay, sorry, I have a distraction here. Oh, pretty annoying. Yeah, here. Sorry.
No.
Come on. I'm having a class. You're
Okay,
so rude.
I'm sorry.
You're so rude. I'm sorry, everybody. No, I can help you to do that. Yeah. No, I can do that.
No, don't send it to me.
Yeah, send it to you.
Don't send
it. Okay,
send it to father.
Okay, that's it.
Okay,
I'm working. I'm sorry. Yeah, but you don't mean it. Wow, that's so rude. I'm sorry. This is not the good attitude you should have. Okay, so when we're learning, do not do that. Okay, so boys and girls. So first thing first, Daniel and Ethan know that, and everybody, we're going to have 5 minutes calculation test first. Daniel, right? Okay, so everybody, Gordon and Hill, please get a paper and get a pencil and get everything ready. Okay, so you're going to see the screen, and in the screen, there are 50 questions. And I want you to just write the answer. Understand, everybody? You don't have to write the equation. Okay, get it, everybody? So Hill, do you understand? Give me thumbs up if you understand. Okay, our last two students is here. Okay, and her name is Orange. Hello. Yeah. Hello. Oh, I don't know if she can see me or not. So we're going to take a look at the question. And Orange, I want you to remember, okay? Every single one, 50 questions, answer only 5 minutes. 1, 2, go.
I can't see the questions.
Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to get it bigger, so that's why it's a little bit. So just 1 second, okay, everybody. Oh, that's the okay. I just tried to make it smaller. Oh, okay. Okay, everybody, is it okay?
Yeah, wait, what is it?
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay, very good, Daniel. So when you finish, please use a chat to let me know you're finished because I can't record how many questions you did. Like you actually finished you with 3 minutes and 20 seconds. So you just to put down there, okay? So everybody, there are 1 minute left, okay? There's 1 minute left. Okay, everybody, time's is up. So good job, Ethan. Very good. So the moment I said put down the pencil, so just to count how many questions you didn't do, because altogether there are 50 questions. And so you just to count how many questions you didn't do. Yeah, so it's easier for everybody. So for, I think, Daniel and Ethan, they've been practiced this for a long time. So actually, if you pay attention to all the questions, they're all the numbers that's actually smaller than 50. Okay, get it? So I think you probably think, okay, it's impossible for me to take that long time to do the number which is smaller than 50. But oddly enough, not a lot of people finished in 5 minutes. So why this so is actually we get used to hill. So 22 plus 18, everybody is quickly do that, right? But if you give you 22 plus something equals 40, your brain is starting to think something is missing. So you actually do the question backwards. And for instance, not mention those questions, 49, what 7 equals 7? So this is actually not about calculation. You need to put a sign, plus minus division or multiplication to that. So this is 49 divided by 7. I really like questions here, okay, Luciana? For instance, 30 minus what? Bigger than something minus 17. So Gordon, let me ask you, there are unlimited questions in this question or only one only one answer for this question?
I think it's unlimited.
Very good. Okay, so why we're doing this is actually when you're learning higher level of math, you get to know that sometimes the answer of math is not only one. Get it, Mona? Okay, when we're learning regular math, 27 plus 13 is always 40. But for those questions, 30 minus 29 could equal 17, bigger than 17 minus 17. And we can do 28, and this one could be negative number on the other side. Okay, so everybody, this is just an example for something that I want you to get used to, because you know what? Math is a different, like math is a very important subject that it actually linked to a lot of different subjects, right, Ethan? 啊，Ethan，你头发这么长啊！我觉得你的头发都要比我长了。Okay, so everybody, Luciana, Hugh, or Mona, or Ali, or Gordon, everybody, I just want to emphasize before I started today's real question, okay, sorry, class, okay? If there's anything you don't understand, if you're shy, okay, you're scared, you say, oh, I don't want to tell the whole entire class that I don't know this part. You can just text me. There's a chat room, okay? So the chat room is open for you to chat with your teacher. Okay? But if you're not shy at all, you say, huh, I don't care, because you really we don't care about it, right? If you have any questions, Hill or Daniel or Mona or Ali, just raise it up and tell me, then I can immediately explain it to every single class. Because you know what, Mona or Luciana, maybe it's not only you don't understand. Maybe there are a lot of students, they don't understand. They're just too shy to ask, correct? Okay, everybody. So we're going to start today's thing. So before we start today's class, I want to ask everybody a very simple question. Do you know what is prime number? So in Chinese, it's 质数. Yeah, so what is prime number? Yes, so Daniel is, yes, I know, right? So Hill, do you know that? What is prime number? Hill. Is it your name, Hill? Or I read it wrong? Correct me. How do I pronounce your name?
Yeah, it's Hugh.
Okay, so it's Hill. So I'm talking to you. So can you tell me something about prime number?
Prime number is a number that's only divisible by 1 and itself.
Very good, very good. This is the most important thing. Ethan, can you tell me something about prime number? Something else about this number? Think about it. There must be something.
You can only get this number by multiplying 1 and itself.
Very good. Ethan, I really like this answer. Okay, everybody. Mona, there are a lot of people, and Luciana, a lot of people think Hugh and Ethan are talking about the same thing, but to me, it's different. Okay, so Hill is talking about a prime number can be divisible by 1 itself. So basically, it's talking about division, correct? And Ethan tell me prime to be deliberate as 1 times itself. It is what? It is talking about multiplication. Get it, Gordon? Okay, so this is different things, okay? So, and there are a very important thing I want to emphasize it before we start today's class. And Mona, can you give me some prime numbers? Just give me some examples.
3,
3, okay, very good. Can you give me another one?
5,
Okay, good job. Ollie, can you give me some examples of prime numbers? 7, very good. And another one. I can hear you.
13,
13, good job, very good. Luciana, can you give me one?
11,
Okay, 11 as well, good job. Luciana?
2,
Thank you, Luciana. You're the lifesaver, you know? I'm going to, yes, Ethan's laughing at me. I know, you know me well, right? I'm not going to stop till I get the answer. You're right. Okay, so Gordon, why I love Luciana's answer the best? Why I'm going to like chasing you like a dog till I get 2. Who knows?
It's the only even number.
Very good. 2 is the only even prime existing in this world. Okay, everybody? That is the most important thing. So everybody, I want you to take notes for this whole entire page. The prime can be read as this one, that one, this one, and the most important thing is prime number are all odd, but 2. 2 is the smallest prime number and also the only even prime number existing in this world. So everybody, please put these thing on your notebook, okay? Okay, so everybody, I hope you're already taking notes right now. So the thing is, I'm going to ask you a very simple question before we keep going on, is do we have the biggest prime number as well? We have the smallest is too. Do we have this biggest? Okay, I saw Daniel is shaking hands. Yes, okay. There's no biggest prime number because there are unlimited prime numbers existing in this world. Okay, because we have unlimited numbers, so that's why we have unlimited prime numbers as well. Okay, so now let's go to something serious, okay? So we're going to do something serious. Okay, so stop sharing. I'm going to share with the thing. So everything is going to be black, so it's comfortable for your eyes, okay? So prime number is a positive integer greater than 1, only divisible by 1 and itself. Is a positive integer with exactly 2 factors. So everybody, I actually being asking this question, similar question like in my AMC 10 class, okay? So they're all like grade 10 or grade 9 or something like that. So one of my students said, teacher, are there any like negative prime number existing in this world? So you know the answer, right? So prime number is always positive. Understand everybody? Okay, so if somebody asks you, Ethan, can you give me -2 as a prime number? It is a line, okay? And the smallest prime number is 2 and also the only even prime number, okay? So let's just go to the second one. There's no greatest prime number. And if we have prime number, so the opposite of prime number, they have a name, is called composite number, okay? So if prime number only have 2 factors, then the number of composite number has more than 2 factors, and the number is called a composite number. And we're learning one thing is relatively prime. This is very important, okay? So 4 and 9, none of them are prime, but they are relatively prime. Why, Mona? It's because 4 has only factor of 1, 2, and 4. And 9 has only 1, 3, and 9. Correct, everybody? So 1 is not something we discussed about it because 1 is every single number's factor. Get it, Hill? So that's why we don't do it. Okay, so Luciana, see, 2 and 4, and 3 and 9. They don't share any common factors. So that's why we call it relatively prime. Does anybody has any questions till I'm explaining right now? Mona, if you have any questions? No, okay, no problem. Very good. Okay, so don't be shy, okay? Because, you know, or you can secretly just text message me, okay? So now let's take a look at question, okay? So does everybody in this class know what is this sign mean? I just want to know square root. Okay, Gordon, no. Okay, everybody knows. Good job. Okay, so if you know that, what is square root? So I want you to find out how many prime numbers are there between square root 51 and square root 600. So everybody, send me the answer by chat, okay? And read the question carefully. How many prime numbers? So Ethan, did the question ask you, what are they? No. The question is asking you how many of them. Just to tell me the number is good enough. I don't have to know exactly what they are, okay? Okay, so everybody, I have to tell you one secret, okay? Square root 51 is not a number, but Ethan, you can find out some numbers is very close to that number. Get it? Okay, it's impossible for you to find out square root 51 equals what if you have a calculator. But most of the contest is not the calculator is not eligible. Okay, I have received one answer. I hope you get it right. So I'm going to wait another 30 seconds. So after we finish that, okay, good job. I have received Daniel's. I have received Hill's. I have received Luciana's. One more. Give me one more answer. 哎，伊森，你在干嘛 ？Mona，加油！加油 ，Mona！加油，奥利！鹏鹏的 best friend 也叫奥利，也叫奥利。Okay, so I'm going to start to explain this question, okay? So everybody, some of you get it right. Some of you get very close to right. So let's take a look at this one, why you're making mistakes. So like I said, 51 is not a number, everybody, but we know that square root 49 is a number, it's 7, right? Correct, everybody? So square root 51 equals something, equals 7.1. Let's just make a guess, okay? So just a roughly equals 7.1. So 600 square root. So what is the closest number? So I know.
25.
Yeah, very good. So 25 squared equals 625. So this one is very close to 25, but is it there yet? No, right? So this number basically is bigger than, I want to know something bigger than 7.1 and smaller than 25. So my question is, 7 is not, of course, it's not inside, right? So 8 is not a prime number, 9 is not, 10 is not. So the first number is 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, and that's it. Correct,
Yeah.
Luciana? Correct? Okay, so why we're not moving forward to the 29? Because this number has to be smaller than 25, not even. So this one is not our target. And 7 is not our target either because this number is bigger than 7.1 something. So 11, 13, 17, 19, and 23 is the option answer. So the answer is 5. Okay, so yeah, I know you forgot something, right? But it's okay, Luciana, we're going to be there. So everybody, this part is actually the requirements from grade 8. Okay, I know some of you are coming from States or coming from China. So this is Canadians curriculum, grade 8. We're learning this part. Okay, so now let's take a look at this one. This one's easy. What is the smallest prime number greater than 120? Okay, everybody take a look. Oh yeah, Hugh. So when we're in grade 8, okay, everybody. So there is a chapter called divisibility. Okay, so I'm going to quickly go through this one. Good job, Daniel, and good job, Gordon. Very good. Okay, so the divisibility rule. Let's just quickly go through all the divisibility rule with all of you, okay? So first of all, I want to call the easiest one. I want to call Hill, okay? So what kind of number could be divisible by 2? What kind of number? Hill.
Any even number.
Very good. Any even number. Good job. Any even number. Okay. So 3, Luciana, can you tell me what kind of number could be divisible by 3? 露西安娜，我在叫你呢，你就不理我了，忘了。Yeah, okay, it's okay. So any number, for instance, 123, okay? So they have what? How many digit? 3 digit, right, Luciana? Here, 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals what? Equals 6. So if this number could be divisible by 3, this whole number could be divisible by 3. Understand? Okay, everybody? So here you understand, right? So 123 is divisible by 3. So 123 cannot be a prime number. Get it?
The answer is 127.
Very good. Okay, Ali, just 1 second. We're just to go through all the divisibility rule with everybody in case somebody don't know. So let's just to go to the number 4. So Mona, can you tell me what kind of number could be divisible by 4? Mona? If you don't know, it's fine. I can just do it with everybody together. Do you know that? No? Okay, it's okay. So the divisibility rule of 4 is you just to check the last 2 digits. Okay, for instance, the last digit is 0, 0. This number could be divisible by 4 because 0 divisible by 4. If the last digit is 24, for instance, 124, it could be divisible by 4. Okay, 152, it could be divisible by 4 because the last digit is divisible by 4. Understand, everybody? Okay, so what kind of number is divisible by 5, Ethan?
Any number that ends in 5 or 0.
Very good. Any number ends up 5 and 0. Good job. 6, Daniel. Daniel?
My mic was muted. Any number divisible by 3 or 2.
3 and 2, not or.
3 and
Okay,
2.
3 and 2. Very good. So that means it must be an even number and all the digit plus together must be divisible by 3. Then this number is divisible by 6. Okay, so let's take a look at 8. So what number is divisible by 8? Let me just tell you. Okay, so you just look at the last 3 digits. For instance, 1000, it is divisible by 8, and 1008, and 2400, this divisible by 8. You just to check the last 3 digit. Okay, so last but not the least is 9. So what kind of number is divisible by 9? Gordon?
Should be divisible by 3?
No. So think about it. 6 is divisible by 3, but 6 is not divisible by 9, correct? Yeah.
Oh,
So it's the same as, it's very similar to the divisibility rule of 3, okay? But it is every single digit plus together and divisible by 9. Get it? 135 is divisible by 9 because 1 plus 3 plus 5 equals 9. Okay? 2,000,007 is divisible by 9 because 2 plus 7 equals 9. Get it? Understood, everybody? So if you want, I strongly suggest you take a notes because that is something really important. And I want to ask Ollie. Ollie, can you tell me what is the divisibility of 11? Do you know that? Do you want me to help you? Yeah, do you want me to help you?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take a look at example. Okay, so 122, this number is divisible by 11 by why? Because it's zigzag, so it's jumping one number, so 1 plus 1 equals 2. And this one's 2, so 2 minus 2 equals 0. So 0 is divisible by 11, so that's why the whole number is divisible by 11. I'm going to give you another very big example because I want to show you, okay? So for instance, 8,679. This number is divisible by, okay, so let's take a look at this one. So 8 plus 7 equals 15. 6 plus 9 equals 15. So 15 minus 15 equals 0. So this number is divisible by 11. Get it, everybody? Okay, so I give you another one, 106557. So how do we check it? Like that. So 1 plus 6 plus 5 equals 12, and this one's also 12. So this one equals 0. So 0, this one is divisible by 11. but not necessarily always it's 0, okay? I give you a sample as 3080. So this number should be divisible by 11 as well, because 3 plus 8 equals 11, and 0 plus 0 equals 0. So 11 minus 0 equals 11. So 11 divisible by 11, this whole number divisible by 11. Understand, Hill? Understand, Mona? Ollie? Okay, Ollie, yeah, Ollie's audio's. Luciana? Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to our notes, okay? So what is the smallest prime number? Now let's take a look at this one. So if you can remember the prime numbers, which is smaller than 200, that of course will be fantastic, right? Because you know, it's not actually a lot, because from 1 to 100, there are only 25. Okay, so you're probably just remember like around 50 to 56 numbers, that's it. But if you don't remember it, how do we do this? Okay, so 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5, 1 to 6, 1 to 7, 1 to 8, 1 to 9. For instance, I just list something, okay? So 1 to 1 is of course not, because it's divisible by 11. 1 plus 1 equals 2, 2 minus 2 equals 0. This number could be divisible by 11. Next one, the last digit is 2. Like Hill said, this is an even number, so it's not right. 1, 2, 3. Luciana, 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals 6. 6 could be divisible by 3, so this is not a prime number. Even number, not prime. 105, not prime, because 5 is a last digit, so this number must be divisible by 5. 126 is even number, so we move to the 127. So you're going to find all the numbers that is not divisible by any number but 1 and 127. So that's why 127 is our target. Okay, so everybody, now I'm going to tell you when to stop. This is very good techniques, everybody. So you're trying all the different numbers, right? Because you know, 127, you try 2, it's not a factor. 3 is not a factor. 4, of course not. 5 is not. And 6, not. 7, you divide it, it's not. 8, not. 9, not. But when to stop? That is a very important thing, Ethan, right? Because you don't want to keep trying. 11, not. 13, not. 17, not. But my question is, you're going to stop when you keep trying till 11. Why? Because 127 square root is very close to 11, right, everybody? So when you're close to that square number, you're going to stop. Stop me when you don't understand this part. Does everybody understand this part? Okay, good. Ali, how about you?
I can understand.
You can? Okay, very good. Okay, so Daniel, Hill, and Mona. Mona's shaking, is nodding heads. Very good. Okay. So now, two prime numbers that differ by 2 are called twin prime. Okay, everybody. So they're having they have relatively prime, they have twin prime. So why I'm teaching you these things, okay? So I'm going to using Chinese for this part, okay? 其实有很多小朋友在做这个数学题的时候 it's not their math is not good enough. It's that they don't understand the question. Okay, so most of you are in I think you're all in the primary school. So you're gonna think, oh, it's impossible that something happened in my life because I understand English. Okay, 我就算在中国我也看得懂这个题目要说什么，对不对？ But sometimes we're talking about, for instance, relatively prime or twin primes. You don't know that. So I'm going to give you some examples of twin primes. For instance, 5 and 7 are twin primes. Correct, everybody? And 3 and 5 are twin primes. But oddly enough, when the number's getting bigger, okay, everybody? Daniel? When the number's getting bigger, it's harder to find twin primes. Understand, everybody? Okay, so now I'm not going to ask you to do this because this part you can do it at home. We're going to just give you something about the twin primes. Okay, so the twin primes become increasingly rare as one exam's larger range. in keeping with the general tendency of gaps between adjacent primes to become larger as the numbers themselves get larger. However, it is unknown whether there are infinitely many twin primes or there's a largest prime. We don't know that. Get it? So unlike the prime number, they are unlimited, but we don't know what is the largest prime, twin prime if existing. Understand, everybody? Okay, so because it's very hard to predict. But the work of there's a very good Chinese mathematicians, and in 2013, like he is substantially just find out there should be infinitely many twin primes. But as present, it remains unsolved. Okay, so it's not proved yet. So just some background knowledge. So everybody, why I'm telling you these is because you can go to your school and kind of like showing off. Understand, everybody? Okay, so this part is not going to be like this part. Okay, this part is not going to be showing in your any test. Come on, at all. Okay. So the reason I'm showing this is because you can go to your school and showing off to your teacher, your friends, and your classmates, and you say, huh, I know these, but you don't. Okay, everybody, let's go back to the question, okay? So what is the sum of the two-digit prime numbers between 10 and 20? And please send me the answer by chat. Ready, go.
24.
你要发给我 Ollie. Okay, so Ollie, read the question carefully. Your answer is right or maybe not right. So the sum of two-digit. Yeah, Gordon. Everybody, okay? The whom send me the answer. What is the sum of the two-digit prime numbers? Okay, so sum, okay, plus them together. That means, okay, good. I have all the different answers right now. Everybody's answer is not the same. Yeah, no, don't think too much. Okay, so Daniel sent me an answer. I said, what the, you're sending me code or something. He sent me this. So I said, what is this? What is this? Anybody? Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So first of all, if you want to find out the sum of the two-digit prime numbers between 10 and 20, you need to list the number first. Correct, everybody? So it's 11, 13, 17, and 19. And now, what is the sum of them? Great, so you need to what? Plus them together. Get it, everybody? So you need to plus them together. So it's 30, it's 30. So the answer is 60. Okay, so thank you, Daniel, for sending me the digit, like, you know. But I understand you anyway. So good job. Okay, so some people make mistakes, it's fine. So it's two-digit, it's not the sum of the digit. Okay, so if somebody said, okay, the answer is 6, so how do we do it? It's actually, they put the sum. What is this? Sum of the digit of the two-digit prime numbers between 10 and 20. If I said, what is the sum of the digit of the two-digit prime numbers between 10 and 20? So the answer will be 6. Understand, everybody? Okay. But this question, the answer is 60. Is 11 plus 13 plus 17 plus 19. Okay, so now let's move forward. Okay, so if the sum of two prime numbers is an odd number, then one of the two prime numbers must be 2. Everybody, please write this very important sentence on your notebook because it's going to be super duper helpful. Okay, I think everybody in this class must know that 4 plus 4 equals 8. 4 plus 6 equals 10. And 3 plus 3 equals 6. And 5 plus 5 equals 10. But 3 plus 5 equals 8, and 11 plus 18 equals 29. So what does this think? Let's say even plus even equals even. Odd plus odd equals odd. But even plus odd, oh, sorry, what a bad teacher. Odd plus odd equals even. And even plus odd equals odd, right? Daniel, you must know this very well, right? But the thing is, I want everybody, like I said, okay, this class is not about how to solve the question. The purpose of doing this class is I want everybody to learn the method of learning math. Not only math, actually, the learning method could be applied on every single subject. Okay, English, Spanish, French, everything. Because learning is actually find the differences and making the conclusion. I want everybody to take a look at this one, okay? Because if you see, there are actually 1, 2, 3, 3 situations. Which one is the odd one? Gordon. Which one's the odd one?
3.
Very good. And also it is an odd one, right? So this is
Yes.
this is a joke I really like, you know. So it is an odd one. Why, Mona? Because it's weird. The other two equations, the answer, Mona, is what? Even number. But only this one is odd. That means in this entire equation, only when odd plus even can lead the answer odd. So now go back to the thing like Luciana helped you to find out is the prime number has everything in odd but 2. So that means if I have this question, the sum of two prime numbers, so prime 1 plus prime 2 equal 39. So Luciana, can you tell me 39 is an odd number or prime number? Sorry, even number. 39 is an odd number or even number?
Odd.
Very good. So you go to see the situation number 3, right, everybody? So that means one of the even, one of odd. And you already know that in this entire universe, only one prime number, it is even, and it is 2. So very easy. So the answer is 2 plus 37. So what is their product? So 37 times 2 equals 74. 74 is the answer. Get it, everybody? So this question is a very typical higher level mathematical question. Is about there is something hidden. Get it, Hill? Before, it's very straightforward, okay? It's like boys and dating girls and say, hey, do you want to go out with me? So later on, they'll say, hey, do you want to have a coffee with me? And everybody, but the same thing is they want to ask you out. So the sum of two prime numbers, 39. Everybody, it is an odd number, correct? Okay, so if you understand this question, does everybody understand this question already? Okay, so now we're moving forward to the number 2. Number 2 is the sum of two prime numbers, 49. Okay, I'm not going to say anything. What is the sum of its reciprocals? So everybody, if you don't understand the reciprocals, I'm going to explain it to you. Look, 1, the reciprocal is still 1, but 2, the reciprocal is 1 over 2. And 4, the reciprocal is 1 over 4. Understand? So it's 1 over this number is the reciprocal of this number. So now let me find out what is the sum of the reciprocals of these two prime numbers. So number 2, boys and girls, your turn. Thank you.烦死了 ，Daniel，你发多少答案给我？哎，然后发现做错了，哎呀，丢人啦！ So everybody take your time, okay? So if you know how to do it and you make mistakes on calculation, that is the last thing you would like to happen in your life. Get it?
I did it wrong.
I didn't say that, but the thing is you sent me so many answers. I don't even know which one is.
Oh, it's the first
Garbage.
one.
Yeah, and the thing is, Daniel, what is the sum of the reciprocal? What does it mean is sum?
Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay, yeah. I think you deserve a clap the butt for 2 times today already.
Oh, well, I live like 100 kilometers away from you. So if you
I can call you dad.
oh, well, my dad isn't at home right now.
啊，你爸爸今天没去上班啊，
他去上班了。
然后又回来了吗？
No，
啊，
他
那你说你就还在家里，
我说不在家里，
然后不在家，对啊，那我跟他说了，然后回家以后再打你屁股啊。
可是他3点才回家。
对啊，那他3点也可以打，他又不是不回家。
呀，可是我现在我在睡觉那时候，
对啊，然后把你把被窝里拉出来，然后打屁股。
可是那个门是锁的呀。
然后你觉得你爸爸没有 key 吗？
There's no key.
So how did you lock it?
From the inside.
There must be a way of you can open it outside.
You
Or
can only
or
open
safe.
it from the inside. You can't open it from the outside.
Okay, so I call your mom instead. Thank you for giving me all those clues.
Great. Congratulations.
Okay, everybody, let's take a look at this one. Okay, so how do we do it? So Ollie, let's take a look at this one. We have 2 prime numbers plus together equals 49, right? So Mona, 49 is an odd number, correct? Okay, so that means even plus odd. And odd is very hard to target because there are like tons of, we said, there are like unlimited prime numbers existing. But even number is very easy to target because there's only 1. So 2. So the answer is 2 plus 47 equals 49. And you check 47 comes up with the prime number. So we're going to do the reciprocal. So sum means you plus them together. So 1/2 plus 1/47. I think a lot of students get it right this way. But now Daniel 这个要被打屁股的人啊，就哎呀发了100遍 1/2 and 1/17 to me 啊，错了。Yeah, the answer, the question is asking you the sum, okay? So everybody, how do we do it, Gil? So it's 94 and 47 plus 2. So the answer is 49/94. Now, Luciana, 你要不要打屁股？是不是算错了？是不是？啊，这个计算我不教的啊，计算老师不教的 ，OK？ Okay, so let's take a look at.
wrote it wrong.
就这个题目，我跟你讲，你就可以随便出嘛。OK， 好，那这样子，我们现在啊 ，Mona, come on. How about you give us a number like that? You give us a number. So there are 2 prime numbers, prime 1 plus prime 2. So equals what? 随便出啊 15, right? And I want to know the bigger number divided by the smaller number equals what? Everybody tell me the answer.
You can send it in the chat.
Yeah, send it to me in chat. "还是打屁股好使哈，一打屁股大家都做对了。Luciana, you save your butt. And Ethan, good job. Okay, everybody? No, Daniel, you're right. You're starting to questioning yourself. That's not a good sign. Okay, I want to see you're very
But
confident.
I'm responding to you that 打屁股 is like a useful way, like to make students get answers right.
No, I have told you that 打屁股is the best thing in this world. Then your IQ bump up to 300 something. The moment your mom slap your butt. Yeah.
bet Albert Einstein's mom never hit his butt like 100
Oh,
times.
你知道吗 ？Einstein 的 mom 天天打他屁股的。You go to see the book. Yeah, there's a book about Einstein and his butt. You just go search it. So
No,
because it's an odd number, everybody. So P2 is a 2, so we know that, and 13, right? 13 plus 2 equals 15. So 13 divided by 2 equals 6.5. So that is the answer. Good job, Mona. Very good. Okay, so we get there. Okay, so everybody, we're going to move forward. Where's my thing? Okay. Yes, 1 second. So we're going to move forward to the second level. It's called, so we have 3 numbers, okay? So there are 3 prime numbers, L, P, and Q. Hey, I know Ethan know what is LPQ stands for, and I know Luciana knows and Daniel knows. Mona, do you know what is LPQ stands for? No? So this is my name, and this is my daughter's name, and this is my husband's name, huh? Very crochet, hey? Okay, so 3 prime numbers, L, P, and Q, satisfy the following conditions. So L plus P equals Q. And 1 is smaller than L, smaller than P. Find the value of L. Okay, why is finding the L instead of P? You think it's because I am very selfish? I think I am the only one that the most important thing? Yeah, you will find out later. Okay, so everybody, please find L for me. So everybody, ready, go.
Alright.
Uh-huh.
More than one answer.
There's only one answer.
Oh yeah, true.
Okay, good job, Ollie. You are pretty quick, and I have received Daniel. 哎，你不要觉得老师就是老师现在觉得你是个 rapper，你知道吗？你每次给我答案都要发很多遍，就是2。So I get it. Okay, so good job. Everybody get it right. Okay, very good. So the key point for this one is because L, P, and Q are both prime. All of them are prime. So big possibility Q, no. The only possibility Q is an odd number because it's equals the sum of 2 numbers, right? So think about it, odd if L is not 2, if L is not 2. So L is any number but 2. So 2 odd number plus together should equals even, but even is not a possibility answer for prime, right? Because 1 is not prime. So that's why immediately we know n plus L is the smallest one. So that's why L is only possible answer is 2. Very good. So everybody, let's move forward. And Luciana, you should be more positive for your answers because you know what? You are doing great. So don't say 2 and question mark. Just say, hey, 2, it must be 2. Get it? Okay. So A plus B plus C equals 66 and AB plus BC plus CA equals 1071. Where A, B, and C are all prime numbers, find the value of ABC. Everybody, if you're not very familiar with this one, Mona, ABC equals A times B times C. Get it? Okay, good job. Okay, Hill, are you still with me? Okay, good. Because I feel a little bit distancy from you and me because your head is like fading away. Okay, this question is a little bit hard, okay, but I'm going to try to help you. If we're starting with A plus B plus C, it's an even, right? So if we think C is the biggest one, A is the smallest one, so C, this one is odd, and these two are odd, right? So odd plus odd equals even. Correct, everybody? Okay, so now based on A plus B is an odd, so back to the earlier level, excuse me. So A plus B equals 0. So wow, equals odd. 对，老师有点痴呆，我觉得。Okay, so B must be odd and A must be even. Correct, everybody? So A has no other choices but to. So I know there are some people like Daniel or Gordon. They're going to say, hey, I like B to be 2. Yes, you can make B equals 2 as well. It doesn't matter because at this moment, A, B, C, they're actually the same weight for this question. Okay, so if A equals 2 and B and C are both odd. Okay, so let's move to the next sentence, everybody. So this is how I get to do the math questions, okay? It's sentence by sentence. So I already know A equals 2. So this question, can I transfer it as 2B plus BC plus 2C equals 1071? Does everybody still be with me? Okay, very good. Okay, so now I think everybody learned this one when you're little. Okay, so 2 times 8 plus 4 times 8 equals 2 plus 4 times 8. Correct? 在中国我们叫乘法分配律，对不对？ So in this one, we have the common factor of 2. So everybody, 2 times B plus C times BC equals 1071. Don't you agree with me? Okay, so let's move back to the question. So, okay, what is the value of A, B, C? That means I don't want to know exactly what is A, what is B, what is C. I just want to know the product of these 3 numbers times together. Not mention that I already know that A is 2. So basically, we just want to know 2BC equals what? Correct, everybody? I'm going to stop here. If you don't understand, you can just ask me, okay? So if everybody's still very clear, that is a really good sign. Is I want to go back to the first sentence, okay? A plus B plus C equals 66. Can you tell me B plus C equals what? Everybody send me the answer. That is the most important part. We know A is 2. Very good. Thank you, Luciana. Thank you. Good job. A lot of people do it. Great. So A, B plus C equals 64. So we put it back. 2 times 64 plus BC equals 1071. Does everybody still understand till now? Very good. Very good. So that means 128 plus BC equals 1071. So BC equals what? 1071 minus 128 equals, 943. So BC equals 943. 2 BC equals what? 2 times 943 equals 1886. That's the final answer. Get it, everybody? Okay, I know it's a little bit overwhelming right now, so I'm going to let you take in notes, okay? And this question, I want like all of you to redo it at home because that is a very typical prime numbers question. It's going to relate it to the future learning. And I really like this question. And actually, if you want to calculate what is B and C, it's still capable of doing that. I'm going to later on and explain to you. Okay, maybe next question, next class or later on classes. But today we just are focused on find out A times B times C equals 1. So while somebody else is taking notes, if there's anything that some students don't understand, you can just text me and I can just explain again. 都没有问题。Okay, so can I go on? Okay. So I'm going to move forward to the next one, okay? So this is something like Ethan told me. I still remember. Ethan is giving me a really good definition. He said a prime number could only be written as 1 times p. Okay, so find the value of positive integers x such that when 64 is taken away from it, the result is a square number, and when 25 is added to it, the result is also a square number. This one is going to be, I think, 3 classes later thing, so we don't do this one, okay? But we just are focused on everybody. Please write down this on your notebook. A prime number could only be written as 1 times p. This one, if you already did it, like earlier, the very beginning of the class, you can skip this part. Okay, but if you didn't do it very clearly, please take notes on this one. So we're going to move forward to the question, okay? Okay, so I think it's this one. No, just this one. Let's do this one. The positive integer a, b, a minus b, and a plus b are all prime numbers. The sum of these 4 prime is 1 even, 2 divisible by 3, 3 divisible by 5, 4 divisible by 7, or prime. So you're going to tell me the answer is 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. What a bad. Okay, yeah, this is much better. Okay, so this is much better. So it's 2, where's the 2? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one of the answer is right. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe 2 of them are right, but at least 1 of them are right, okay? Luciana, 加油, Mona, 加油, oh. Okay, I have received 2 answers already. Good job, these 2 boys. Very good. Okay, I'm not sure if you get it right or not, but you keep trying. Very good. Okay, sorry, what's the question?
The 4 primes, is it just a plus b plus a plus b?
No, this is they're like actually like 2 positive integers a and b. Okay,
Yeah.
but a minus b and a plus b are prime numbers. So a and b doesn't have to be, has to be
So
numbers. It could be any numbers. Understand?
Yeah, but why does it say the sum of these 4 primes? What is the 4 primes?
Oh, so okay, so that means AB has to be primes. Thank you. Thank you, Daniel. I didn't read the question clear enough.
So like there are different answers.
No, all of them are prime. A is prime, B is prime, A minus B is prime, and A plus B is prime. Thank you, Daniel. Good job.
Of the 4 primes. I don't understand that. Because
So that means you plus these 4 numbers together.
AB plus AB.
But you are telling everybody the answer.
I'm so confused. So
But yes, thank you, Daniel. Okay, so that's the thing. So A plus B plus A minus B plus A plus B. Basically, just do this, right? So B minus B is gone. So 3A plus B. So that's why
Right.
number 2 must be wrong. Get it, everybody? A number could be divisible by 3 if the answer is 3A. So this is sum. So if the sum equals 3A, so no matter A equals what, this number must be divisible by 3. correct? I don't care about this A, but the thing is the sum plus together equals 3A plus B. So that's why this one must be wrong. Get it, everybody? Okay, so I have a student, he said, how about we just do prime 2? So that's actually a very good way of doing some harder questions. Okay, everybody, just to make some numbers which is true to the question it requires. So A is 5, B is 2, and A minus B equals 3, which is a prime, and A plus B is a 7. It is also prime. Get it, everybody? So you can just plus them together. So the answer is 17. Okay, so some students said, oh, okay, maybe it is not right. But as long as one of them is right, it should be right for everything. So the answer is 5. Congratulations, Gordon, you get it right. And you make the change immediately. Get it, Mona? Everybody, I'm introduce a very good techniques to all of you is when you find this question is very hard to do it. Okay, Daniel and Luciana, how to do that? Find a special number and put it inside. And as long as this one is good, you don't have to prove that apply to every single number. Understand? Because it's a multiplication. It's a choice. You don't have to prove it. Okay, so prove it is AIME or Math Olympic level. Or for the Canada, there are some Waterloo math competitions. They asking to prove it. But those questions, it doesn't, you don't need to prove it. So just to use the answer directly. Okay, so this one is a very good question. How many of the prime factors of 2,210 are greater than 2? So Luciana, let me ask you a question. What does prime factor mean?
Is it a factor that is prime?
Very good. Good job. Okay, so Ethan probably said, Luciana doesn't do anything. She just read this one, right? I know what you're thinking. Yeah, Ethan, you're laughing, right? So let me just give you some example. I know you pretty well. You have to admit that. So let's see, 6. Okay, 6 have the factor of 1, 6, 2, and 3, right? So these 4 factors, only 2 of them are prime factors, which is 2 and 3. Understand, Gordon? Understand, Hill? Okay, yeah, good. Mona, so let's take a look at this one. So 27 has what? 1, 27, 3, 9, and you have to say that there are only 1 prime factors. Get it? Mona, understood. Very good. So are you clear, everybody? So now we want to find out that 210 has how many prime factors bigger than 2? That means 2 is not included. Okay, everybody, please send to me the answer. I have received Daniels and have received Hills. Very good. Okay, congratulations, you too. I'm not sure if you're right or not, but very good. You're sending answers to me. 对我说啊，我做对了吗？I'm not sure. Okay, but everybody, I want to check your answer. Okay, check your answer. Today is the first class, so I'm pretty soft, and yeah, I'm gonna keep like that. Okay. But everybody, you're welcome to tell me if you think it's too slow, too fast, or just right about the pace and everything. I'm open to the communication with all of you, okay? Either Chinese or English. If you want to use French, I cannot help you. So I need a translator. I probably need a pen to help me. Okay, so everybody, let's take a look at this one. Okay, so 2010. 2, 105, 3, 35, 5, 7. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Why I'm not doing listing all the factors of 2210? Because it's not necessarily, right? We only need the prime factorization, and we know the only 4 prime factors of 210 is 2, 3, and 5, and 7. Greater than 2, 2 is not included, so 3, 5, and 7. I know, Gordon, but with my method, you probably won't miss it, right? So the short division is a very good friends with all of us, especially when you go to grade 9 and grade 10, you need a lot of short division, but we're going to leave it later. So 3 and 5. So the answer who sent me the 3 will be gorgeous. So Daniel and Hill, you're the first 2 sent to me. Very good. Okay, so let's take a look at the number, whatever, I don't know. What is the product of the prime numbers between 30 and 40? This one, we don't do it because just a multiplication. You can do it at home. What is the sum? I don't want to do that. How many integers greater than 20 and less than 30 are each the product of exactly 2 prime numbers? This one's not really interesting. Okay, let's take a look at this one, okay? The prime number P is a factor of 70 and is also a factor of 105. How many possible values are there for P? Okay, so P stands for ping ping. Okay, everybody, let's start it that one, okay? Of course, if you want to do that, you need to find out all the prime numbers for 70 and find all the prime factors of 105, then find the possible value of P. Get it, everybody? Okay, just try to do it. So when we're talking about the factor of number, we don't really think about 1, right? Because the prime factor, at least starting with 2. Daniel, how do you make the number so big? Okay, so everybody, the prime number P is a factor of 70. So 70 has 2, 35, 5, 7, correct? So 70 equals 2 times 5 times 7. So 70 has 3 prime factors, which is the 3 numbers. So 105 has divided by 3, so 35, 5, and 7. Correct? Okay, so obviously P is a factor of 70, the prime number. So the prime number could be what? Could be 5 and also could be 7. So that's how many possible value there for P. So it's 2. Yeah, Gordon, what I said, right? The short division is really useful. And because it's going to save you a lot of time from making 170 to 35 and 5 and 14 and 7 and 10. Because you know what? Sometimes we're going to making mistakes, right? And now I'm going to give you the hint of, because when you go to the grade 8, you're probably going to have the question about listing all the possible factors of 70, or you're going to have a teacher asking you, how many factors does 70 have? Okay, there's some questions like that when you're in the high school. So 170, 235, and the people who's in China, don't laugh at us, okay? So yeah, when we're in high school, we're learning those kind of thing only. But when we're in the grade 12, we learn the calculus. Huh, okay, pretty proud. So even for me, Ethan, okay, Daniel, Hill, Gordon, everybody is going to making mistakes, okay? This is very normal, Mona. So don't think like, oh, you're a teacher, you never make mistakes. That's not true, right? Because, you know, Ethan and Daniel and Luciana have all seen me making very stupid mistakes, okay? It is very normal for everybody because we're human beings, Mona. We're making mistakes, understand? So the thing is, all the good method is helping us, keeping us from making mistakes, understand? Preventing us from making mistakes. So how do we do it? Is 70 equals 2 times 3 times 5, correct? So how many factors are there? There are altogether 8 factors. Okay, I'm going to teach you later how to do it. So 105 equals 3 times 5 times 7. So how many factors are there? Also 8. Okay, so everybody, I'm going to tell you how to do it next class. Okay, so every single bigger number, even 1,425,000, how many factors are there? I can immediately tell you. So this is a really good method to learn, okay, but not this time. So now let me take a look at the one last questions, okay? A, B, C, no, not last, okay, second last. A, B, and C are all prime numbers. A times B plus B times C equals 119. What is the B and C? So don't forget the short division thing again, Gordon, okay? It's going to be really helpful. So let's take a look at this one. We all learned the 乘法分配率, right? So the 乘法分配率告诉我们, oh, I'm sorry. A times B plus B times C equals 119. We can rewrite it as B times A plus C equals 119. Correct, Daniel? Yes, everybody? Good. Okay, so let me tell you, I like plus and minus better than multiplication and division, or I like multiplication better than plus. So as a math teacher, it is actually not very common to like something better than the other because people think math is not biased, right? But actually, Mona and Ali, let me tell you, I do have preferences, okay? Not because I am a female, because as a human being, everybody have preferences. And let me tell you why product is better than sum. Okay, so everybody, I want you to take a look at this one, okay? So if I tell you, and 2 numbers, their sum is 7, how many possible answers are there? probably a lot, right, Hill? 1 plus 6, 2 plus 5, and 3 plus 4. Not mention, even sometimes we have 3.5 plus 3.5 and 4.2 plus 2.8 something. It's going to be unlimited, right? But if I tell you one number times one number, I just assume that they're all integers, okay? Equal 7, 都是整数. Mona, there's only one answer existing because it's 1 times 7, correct? So that's why Ollie, Gordon, Hill, Ethan, and Luciana and Daniel, it's not because I am biased, it's because multiplication is better than plus, right? So let's take a look at this one. So if we change this one from sum to product, correct? I changed this one from sum to product, right, Hill? Correct? Before is 一个数加上一个数，对不对？现在变成一个数乘以一个数。So why this is right? Why this is better? Because I can just a short division 119. Not divisible by 2, not divisible by 3, 4, 5. Let's try 7. It's 17. Okay, so we're going to have what? 7 times 17 equals 109. And don't get me wrong, okay? Everybody wait here. A lot of students are going to think, okay, because this one is a plus 2 number, so it must be a bigger number. Not necessarily like that, because if B equals 7, so A plus C equals 17. That means it's an odd number, so that means A must be 2. And which leaves C is 15, which is not a prime number. Understand, Pomona? So 17 can only be B. So B equals 17. So A plus C equals 7. So A equals 2 and C equals 5. There's a one secret I want to tell everybody. So entire, like I've been teaching this class for so many times. So I am going to tell my student, actually 5, 2, 7 is a very cute numbers that I want everybody to remember because that is your best teacher's birthday. Okay, so 5 plus 2 equals 7, and all of them are prime numbers. Get it, everybody? So there are a lot of questions that's actually based on that. So I want to strongly suggest you remember that, because if you see there are 2 prime number plus together equals 7, there's only 5 and 2 existing there. Okay, everybody? Okay, I am very embarrassed. Nobody's laughing, okay? So 2 plus 5 plus 17. No, I want B and C. Get it, everybody? So they are actually, so who said B must be? So B must be 17, I know. But C and A could be switched, right, everybody? Because C could be 2, A could be 5, and C could be 5, and A could be 2, correct? Right? So there are 2 answers or 1 answer. Because I didn't say that A, B, and C is in order. Like, for instance, A is smaller than B is smaller than C. I never said something like that. So there are actually 2 answers. Get it, everybody? Okay, so if you send me with 2 answers, that will be perfect. If you send me 1, it's already very good. But everybody, math is about logic. Logic is about you think every single suspect angles and you just solve the answer. Okay, I'm going to, okay, everybody, that's a one last question. It's a little bit hard, but don't be scared because I trust everybody can do it, okay? I want you to find out the value of P over 3Q plus 1. And everybody, we already had a number, sorry, already had a question, had 2 answers. Correct? 前面的题目可以是17加2，也可以是17加5，对不对？ OK， 好，那我们来看一下最后一道题目。Is there a possibility that they have 2 answers as well? Okay, ready, go. Maybe not, I'm not sure. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So P and Q are prime numbers and 3P plus 5Q equals 31. So everybody, 3P, so odd times odd equals odd. Odd plus odd equals even. So 31 is an odd number. So that means P and Q must be one of them is 2. Correct, everybody? Okay, but who said P must be 2 or Q must be 2? Nobody, right? So there's a situation 1, P equals 2. And situation 2, Q equals 2. Get it, everybody? So if you already send me one answer, that means you're not thinking thoroughly enough. So let's do another one. Okay, so if P equals 2, so 3 times 2 plus 5Q equals 31. So 5Q equals 25. So Q equals 5. So this one equals 2 over 3 times 5 plus 1 equals 2 over 16 equals 1 over 8. Okay, so number 2. When Q equals 2, so 3P plus 5 times 2 equals 31. So 3P equals 21, P equals 7. So I put it together, 7 over 3 times 2 plus 1 equals 7 over 7 equals 1. So the answer is 1 over 8 and 1. So congratulations, Gordon, you get both of them right. Very good. And Luciana, again, a little bit fraction calculation questions. So if I were you, I'm going to practice a little bit for this one because I noticed that with the 2 questions you're totally right. Get it, Luciana? So everybody, so here you exactly get the 1 over wrong, right? So everybody, let me tell you the truth about learning math, okay, or having classes. It's not only just learn something new. It is about find something you're lack of. Get it? So Luciana, I think today's class is perfect for you because you're not only learning something about the prime number, you also find out the fraction calculation is something you are a little bit not very perfect with, right? So very easy. Get some questions and practice it. And next time, the whole is being fixed. Get it? Okay. So I want every single one of you gonna find out which part, like Gordon probably think, oh, I always forgot using the short division thing, right? But now you're going to always check this method first. So that is, to me, I think it's a very successful class, right? Learning something new is not good enough, Daniel. And you need to find out something like you find the hole and you just fixed it. Okay, everybody. So before we go, I want to just explain the homework part. So Daniel, Ethan know that. So everybody, I'm going to put the recording of this class into the Google Classroom. So I'm going to talk about this with Mona and Ollie's parents. How do we fix this because you're not in North America. So, right, Mona, you're in not North America either, right? Yes, okay. So I'm gonna fix this later, but I will send the homework into the WeChat room, also in the Google Classroom. Oh, Hugh, is it okay? Hugh? Hugh, where are you? You go to the Mars or another universe? Okay, so please check the homework and download it and do it and send it back to me. Is it okay, Hugh? Okay, good. Hi, Jordan. Jordan, show me your cat. Okay, so So everybody, it's been nice to know every one of you. And if you have any questions, like I said, I can just give you my email address. Okay, so this is my email address. So if you have any questions, hey, prime number, everybody, prime numbers, hey. So copy down. If you want to share any thoughts or any idea, or you think this class is too slow or too quick, or you need more explanation, please let me know. Understand, everybody? Okay, so it could be any languages, but don't just send me some languages I don't understand, okay? That would be perfect. So before we go, I just want to ask every single one of you, do you have any questions? No? Okay, pretty good, very good. So all of you understand how to do how to get the homework and how to get the recording, and just to check if there's a part that you don't understand. Cool, okay, that's it. So hope you enjoyed tonight's class, and enjoy the weekend and have a nice day. So we're gonna see each other next week. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.